This Lorehound.com video is brought to you by...
Number 1, read the line.
You will behold the glory of my sacred wood.
That's not him.
Okay. Number 2, read the line.
You will behold the glory of my sacred wood.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Number 3.
You will behold the glory of my sacred wood.
That's him.
Every year, 1 in 5 gamers is accosted by an elf. We're tired of elves.
What's up, Lorehounds? It's Cooper here. We're back outside the Gazillion booth. We're here with NetDevil's Brian Johnson. He's a producer on Lego Universe, a title we've talked much about in the MMO cast. So behind us we got the combat going on, but this is one of the many facets you guys have coming for Lego Universe, right?
Yes, there's a lot in this game. There's a lot to explore, there's a lot to find. We hope there's an unlimited amount of things to explore actually in our build world, which we'll see up here in a couple of minutes. What we have going on behind us, Brandy's wandering through the pirate section, and she's decked out as what looks like a space marauder. In this game, there's several different classes you can join or factions you can join. There's the Assembly faction, which is the build faction. There's the Paradox faction, which is where the Space Marauder is part of. We have the Venture faction, which is about exploring. And we have, which one am I leaving out? The Sentinels, which are all about fighting. There's a couple samurai and knights in that faction.
And that's how you get decked out with your, your UI weapon layout and stuff up here?
Exactly. So Brandy's going to kill some guys here, but let's open up our brick bag here, and we're going to take a look at some of the gear you can acquire in this game. So you can see over here, it's a Lego game, right? So you have these little minifigs that you can put all these accessories on. Each one of these accessories come infused with a specific skill attached to it. So whatever you put on, it's going to add imagination to you, it's going to add shield to you, it's going to add health, and some of them come with really special features, such as being able to spawn a giant Lego robot that'll destroy someone in front of you.
So you can be multi-class because you kind of switch your Lego guy parts and then you change the way you are?
You can join one class, and there's 2 what we call full kits in the game that have a full rig of accessories associated with it. But when you log in on each account, you get 4 characters you can own, so you can join one of the different classes with each character.
Okay. And then the classes will give you the look too. You'll have the same look for each class.
You have the looks vary. What happens is the skills vary. So if you join the warrior classes, their gear is going to actually give you more health and shields, versus something like the assembly class or the build class. They actually give you more imagination. Now in this game, imagination is like the power. So creativity and imagination will help you destroy the maelstrom, which is the evil force in the universe. This is our imagination meter down here. The more imagination I can hold, the bigger stuff I can build, and the better weapons I can acquire in the game. So all right, so people are very excited about Lego Universe clearly over there.
Giving something away over here, I think.
All right. So when you smash stuff in this game, it spawns out lots of loot. We've got some shields and some coins. We're also going to see some bricks come flying out. Now it's a Lego game, right? You'd expect to be able to build something in this game. So this stuff's all going to go flying into our brick bag, and you're going to collect bricks along the way, and through our achievement system, you'll actually acquire Lego sets along the way. So as you play the game, you are given a property, and that's your own specific place within the world that you can make your own.
So is the stuff she's collecting, does that go towards a customization build?
Yep. So that stuff goes in your bag, and let's jump over to our property here, and we'll show you how to build in Lego Universe.
Yeah, because this is just only one small part of the game is the actual combat to get stuff to be able to build.
That's exactly it. And once you acquire all this stuff, you start developing your property. The more stuff you've made, the larger world you can deck out. So you can go to some of these properties and see some giant, huge castles there, some fortresses. We'll actually show you how to create some small gameplay on those locations as well.
Because things can actually happen to your own base, right?
That's right. You can actually, we have our behavior system, and you can actually create gameplay, like simple forms of gameplay in that location. So we're going to take a rocket to this spot, but we have a browser system you can look through, and you can find out what the most popular thing is in the world. Whether it's people are into building like giant mech warriors right now, or mazes, or different things in the Lego community become hot at certain points in time. So maybe the space world is going to be really hot for a while, then it might jump over to like a zombie apocalypse thing for a while. So we can see here, this is our private property. In the first 15 minutes of the game, we hand the player a bunch of these castle modules, and we send them off to their property to build a world for themselves.
So these are pre-built things you start with?
These are pre-built things you start with. This is our model bag. These are hordes of models that we've collected along the way. There's trees, there's vendor stations. Here's some of the medieval village that's set out there. And here's our castle modules that we can rotate, flip around, and design our own castle within the game. So we kind of give you a kickstart on how to build, but let's say you want to personalize that thing. Brandy's going to walk over here to her own castle she's been redesigning for herself. Once we drop into build mode, you put on your imagination or your thinking cap. Obviously, it's an energy efficient thinking cap.
Yeah, compact fluorescent.
Exactly.
Love the little details of how they still have their Marauder gear on, but it's so obvious that it's the space set.
Yeah, you see all sorts of bizarre combinations start to show off. One of my favorite hats out there is just a plant that comes out of the top of your head.
So we've actually played around a bit with the customization and going like piece by piece. One thing we noticed, it can be kind of finicky. Like you have to sometimes get it on the exact pixel.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys are working on for launch?
Yeah, so we release on October 26th. We just hit gold on this project. And so right now in our beta, we're in a giant phase of cleaning up all the bugs and like quirks that are going on in the game. We've actually seen a tremendous amount of stabilization just in the past couple of months. So if you've been on the beta, I highly suggest getting back out there and checking it out because it's stabilized considerably. So let's see if Brandy will show us how to make. You want to repaint this module? So very quickly, for the ladies, maybe they don't like the gray castle, she's going to go in there and add some nice rainbow colors. So you can start with what we've given you, but you can tear off those bricks. You know, she dropped on this this trash can up here. Maybe it's full of boiling oil, but you can really give it a unique look almost instantaneously.
So any spot there's a brick on a module, you can just re-edit it later if you want.
Exactly. Start with what's there, tear it apart, put it back together the way you like it. And if you do build something cool too, what's great about this game is you can save that item, throw it in your bag, you can head down to the town square, and you can actually sell that item. So building
player economy.
You can go out there and say, check out this awesome spaceship. If somebody wants that thing, they can buy it from you.
So, but at its heart and soul, it's still all about building. Like everything you do in the game is to get more pieces, the more creativity, the more imagination for this home base and the player economy and stuff like that.
As fun as going through our storyline is and exploring and battling, we really think the building environment is what's going to drive this game. The Lego community is so big, it's already connected, there's already clubs. Once they get their hands on a medium like this, we really hope you log in and you're just amazed by what you see. You have no idea what's going to show up.
Yeah, we've been following it pretty closely. We really enjoy the customization. I had to tell the guys to get in there and do it before they, passed judgment, and then they got in there like it's Lego all over again. So
it really gives you that dream, right, of when you were a kid and you're like, what would I do with all the Lego?
Infinite pieces.
You've got that. Not only that, but you can actually go in there and play in that world. Like Brandy turned the space station here into a zombie spawner. So whenever you go near that space station, it kicks out some enemies you got to battle on this property.
So she actually made it do that?
That's very simple gameplay. In fact, let's dig in there and take a look at the behaviors, and we'll see how she made that happen.
Can anyone else visit these towns and then, can you have your friend come over and he'll accidentally run into it and, oh my God, zombies attack him?
Exactly. So in our property browser, you can sort through everything, you can run filters on it, and you can take a look at like what's popular and what has the most hits in the game. So if you see 200,000 hits in some location, you know there must be something cool out there. And what's great is there's unique puzzles in each one of these locations. When you get there, you get to wander around, you don't know what you can smash, you don't know what you can interact with, and once you do something crazy like zombies come flying out of the space station.
Yeah, you give the players this many tools with that many people out there, they'll come up with something nutty.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know if you've been to the different brick conventions they have. It's amazing what they've done with the Lego product and what the fans want to take the product.
What's the limitation on what we can build? Like, I mean, there's got to be some sort of size or space we can only have, right?
Have a higher end computer, you're going to be able to build bigger and more gigantic.
Oh, really? So it's.
But there is a meter it's not on the screen, but if you do have a lower end computer, it kind of warns you, like, there could be something here it's going to take a while to get to.
Basically, your computer can't handle what you're trying to build?
Yeah, yeah. So let's show how are you going to build an elevator with this thing? All right. So what she's saying here is when you go up to this model and hit shift, I want this thing to go up 10 spaces. I'm going to wait up there in the sky for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to come back down 10 spaces. So say you made a tree fort or something, or an airplane way up there in the sky. You can make the only way to get there a little elevator that you jump on, and I can quickly go up and down.
That was really easy to program.
You can actually even set a password on there, and you can even,
only you could do it?
so only you and your buddies can get to the spot. You can be up there in the sky and nobody else can get to that.
Waving down at all those suckers.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, if you do set up that best friend relationship in here, they can actually visit this location prior to it getting moderated. So if you do have a close-knit circle of friends that want to build a whole custom world together, they can do that. And once you click the moderation tab, or the submission tab, it fires this off and tells the Lego group to come and check out, make sure what you've made is safe, and then they allow everybody else to come visit your stuff.
Right, yeah, sometimes when you give this much power to the community, they go a little off the beaten path with it.
Yeah, it is a kids game at heart. We want to keep it a kids game at heart, but we really want to, we really just want to see what the fans do with it. You throw 200,000 people out there with unlimited bricks, I think we're going to see some crazy stuff.
Yeah, the creativity, I'm sure by the beginning of November we'll be like, oh my God, like what is going on?
Yeah.
So you guys launch late October, October 26th.
October 26th.
And it's a standard box retail?
It is, it's available on the Lego outlets to start with. It'll be available on Lego Shop at Home. You can purchase it online. Warner Brothers is our distribution partner, so it's going to be at their distribution outlets.
And it's going to be a subscription model, correct?
It's $9.99 a month subscription model, and there's no microtransactions in there. Once you pay that model, you're able to access everything you've got in this game. And what's great is, like, for kids that maybe they can't afford all those sets out there, you buy like a $85 Lego set. In this game, you can actually have all those sets in the digital form and change around and actually play with them as a character for $10 a month. We're pretty excited about it.
Is there going to be any possible synergy between like actually buying the bricks and then, you know, unlocking it automatically?
I'll leave that one up to Lego. They've got some stuff in mind in their marketing department. So, but you will be getting continual drops of content in this game. So there's much to come.
So October 26th, Lego Universe. Check it out. Oh, we got beta keys too, so we'll be handing those out in the video.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.